All right. Um, I think I'm live. I'm live again. Let me just pull up. Let me just pull up this shit. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for people to show up. Um. Okay. I don't know if people are here. Hold on. I should be live. Hmm. That's weird. Okay. Oh, it's unlisted. Okay. Now I should be live. Now I should be live. All right. Let me pull this up. Yeah, let me pull this up. Okay. Yeah, it should work now. Okay. Now people are showing up. That's good. Let me get all this shit ready. Because if y'all saw the latest post, we're gonna be doing another tier list. I'm gonna just have this pulled up. We're doing another tier list. I'm gonna just all the ranks here are already like I'm gonna just do unranked again. Then I'll post this on the post later. Hello Yapper. Hello Umbreon. Yep, JJK. We're ranking JJK. Megami top 5. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll probably have a row up. Probably have a row above for calamity grades. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. I'll just read chat for a little bit before I start this. Kenjaku over Yuta. We'll get into that. Can we get an MHA ranking someday? I'm not knowledgeable on MHA inverse, so I wouldn't do that. I could make a Naruto one, but I don't know how many people would watch that. Like I know more about Naruto than I do like Bleach and One Piece. How many people are in here? 26. Yeah, okay. You got to get knowledgeable on Mushoku Tensei. I'm good. I watched one episode of that. That shit was kind of oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna just start. Naruto inverse goes hard. Yep. All right, I'm gonna just put Tabura up here. Actually, I'll rank the calamity grades later. That shit's more controversial. There's a lot of forms. I guess I'll just rank the. I don't know where to start. I'll start with Miwa. F. I'll start with my F. Toge. Probably here. I think Toge beats Miwa. My fault. Miwa's a calamity grade. Smallpox deity over Ghetto domain diff. That's crazy. Momo is below my Panda, like here. A tier above. I don't know if he's a tier above. I mean, I could. I don't really care though. I'll consider that later. Kogai, he's a grade 1 curse, so I'll just. I mean, I don't really care, but I'll just get the randoms out of the way first. Where's Nobara? Just put Nobara. I'm not gonna rank like Shinjuku Nobara because she sucks. I mean, she's just like it doesn't. Nobara doesn't really get stronger, so I don't really care about like differentiating them. All right, 37 people. Shit. Let me look at all these forms. I'll put Mechamaru. If I recall, he lost to Panda. Panda might. Does Toge beat Panda? He's like semi-grade 1, so I'm gonna just say that. I'll put Nobara like a tier above. Atto sounds different. No, I've always sounded like this. I've always sounded like this. Kamo? Shit. I don't know who to rank. I'll just do like Goodwill Maki. Haruta? No, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I did just eat though. Why are we doing weakest to strongest? I don't know. I just kind of want to get the boring people out of the way. I kind of want to just get the boring people out of the way first. Eso. Actually, I don't know. Shit. This is a lot harder than Demon Slayer because it's not like as linear. I guess I can just. I guess I'll just go in order for what the tier list like shows us. So I'll just put Dabur up here. There's like 18 versions of like 20 Finger Sukuna. I don't really think there's like a major difference, but I'll rank all of them. Okay, who do y'all got winning? 20 Finger Meguna or True Form Sukuna? Like a hypothetical, like fully healed True Form Sukuna with like World Cutting Slash. Who do y'all think? Like, who do y'all got? Yeah, I thought Meguna too. Okay. 15 finger Sukuna is just there. Yuji Kuna is just below that. Modulo Yuji. If y'all saw Broken Ronin's video, he did Yuji versus Sukuna. He said Yuji wins. I've always thought Yuji won. I thought he's just a better Sukuna, aside from like lacking World Cutting Slash. But against Dabura, he might just get like speed blitzed. Like, I don't know what his counter would be to the light beams. Like, guess I'll just pull it up. Actually, I don't know what pop-up ads are gonna show up. Shit, hold on. Give me a sec. Yeah, thank God I didn't show that shit. It showed up like weird ass pop-up ads. Okay. Yeah, okay, here it is. Like, genuinely speaking, what does Yuji do against these light beams? Like, what does he do? What does he do when Dabura uses these against him? Like, how does he win? Like how? Like, what does like does he just get pierced to death and like die? What does he do? Dodges them? These things are like the speed of light. I don't think Yuji has any way of like dodging them. Like, what does he do? Like, what does Dabura do with Soul Dismantle? Is that a question? The difference is that Dabura is faster than Yuji. And Soul Dismantles, you unconsciously reinforce your soul with cursed energy, so Yuji's not going to be one-shotting Dabura either. Like, base Nanami was able to like tank an idle not tank, he took damage, but survive an idle transfiguration touch because he subconsciously, what's it called, reinforces his soul, so he's not going to one-shot Dabura. Base Yuji doesn't have a Super Saiyan form. Base Yuji over Dabura and Sukuna and Gojo. I know, but I don't know about Dabura killing Yuji in one go too. I don't want to say he can kill him in one go, but I'm like, what does he do against these things? Like these things are like hella strong and potent, and he's gonna be getting speed blitz. These things are the speed of light. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. We can I guess we can just go over that later. But Gojo over Dabura over Yuji over Sukuna, that's crazy. If we're talking about like what's it called, matchup wise, like I think Gojo beats Dabura. I think Gojo loses to Yuji and Sukuna. I think Gojo beats Heian era Sukuna just because I don't know if Sukuna had domain amplification when in the Heian era. Like I don't know if Kenjaku might have taught it to him. Like it might, like domain amplification might be a Kenjaku, like might be a Kenjaku technique that he taught, like that he like made and taught to Sukuna. And also Sukuna doesn't have knowledge on Gojo, so that's also a thing. So I really don't think Heian Sukuna has a chance anymore. I made that an edit actually. I disagree with that edit just because like the knowledge aspect and domain amplification. You think True Form Sukuna beats Gojo? Yeah, I think that Sukuna, he obviously has domain amplification, which I think is going to be his biggest asset against Gojo in a domain clash, because I think there are a lot of instances in the domain clashes where Sukuna took a lot more damage than he would have if he used domain amplification. So I think he's going to win more domain clashes than not. Like even like Meguna too. Like I think if Sukuna focuses on domain amplification, he's gonna win. I'm just gonna rank Awaken Yuji and then pre-Awaken Yuji. I'm not gonna rank Domain Expansion Yuji. That's just being vague for that's like being like vague for no reason. Pre-Awaken Yuji, I'd probably say is like a little bit below. Blurry, you've lost every debate we've had. Let's not. Zed, like you could you should add me on Discord. I haven't spoken to you. I don't think so. Awaken Gojo. I'm gonna put him here. I think this Gojo's crazy. Like obviously he doesn't have the power to kill Yuji without like purple, but purple is just gonna speed blitz him. So pre-Awaken Gojo. All this shit is so matchup dependent. Like I think he might beat Awaken Yuji. Cause actually I don't know about that. I think he my fault. Actually, do you guys want me to zoom in? I'll zoom in a little bit. Oh my god, why is there someone spamming? Hold on. Oh, damn. I really just suck at this. Come on. Put on timeout. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Dabura deserves his glaze, but like don't spam shit, bro. I'm not gonna give Eli mod. I hate that guy. I'm kidding. I don't hate Eli. Do y'all think pre-Awaken Yuji doesn't have a win con? He doesn't have domain expansion. All he has is simple domain. He has simple domain and punch and kick. And he can't use convergence without Choso. So I think he loses that. Megumi, I'm gonna assume he goes here. I might need a tier above, honestly. Might need one more tier. It might need one more tier. Megumi is I'm putting him in D. Like Megumi's strong, but like there's gonna be people above him in that tier. So I'm gonna put Maki. I think she definitely beats shit. She has no win con against this Gojo. Like I almost don't want to rank pre-RCT Gojo because he's so matchup dependent. Like he doesn't have the power to kill Maki conventionally, but like Maki can't beat her. Maki can't beat him. Like, it's just so weird. Toji's above Maki. Like Toji beats pre RCT Gojo, but I don't think Maki beats him. But they're equal. They're equal. Base Hikari. Like this is what I left this tier for. Like for these type of characters, like base Hikari. Like I've seen some people that try to argue. Like I didn't know this was an argument, but let me pull up the chapter. I'm gonna pull up the chapter real quick. Some people try to make the argument that Hikari in base is stat gapping Maki because what's it called? Because Maki goes relative to like a weakened Yuji. That's they kind of just ignore the fact that Yuji is just blatantly stronger after after losing Sukuna. He kind of gets like a rage boost. Like Sukuna, like he's blatantly doing better against Sukuna. He's questioning his strength. Like he's definitely stronger than when Hikari was beating him up. So I don't really like that argument. And then Urame blitzing Maki is like just an off-guard feat. Yuji stated that he learned domain expansion during the time skip. No, he learned barrier techniques, but he says, stupid ads, bro. But like he says, oh, this is the wrong chapter. How should I know? I pulled it out in the middle of Mortal Kombat. Like Yuji, like this is the first time Yuji's used his domain. Like he learned barrier techniques, but he kind of just pulled it. He kind of just put his hands together and hoping something clicked, and it did. So like I don't think it's fair to say pre RCT Gojo, not pre RCT Gojo, pre Awaken Yuji has it. I don't think it's fair to say pre Awaken Yuji has a domain expansion. Jackpot Hikari. I think he beats pre-awaken Yuji, but because these two are like relative in like power. The only issue is that this Yuji doesn't have access to Shrine. He doesn't have access to Shrine, and he also doesn't have his domain expansion. So I don't really see any way he can beat Hikari. Sendai Yuta, he's just above base Hikari. He's probably above like this Yuji. It might honestly be above. I think this is fair. I think this is fair. Do y'all think like Shinjuku Hikari beats Sendai Yuta? Do y'all think like that's the correct take? Loki think Hikari is above Sendai. I think he could be. I just don't think Yuta gets faster over the time skip. I don't think Yuta gets faster. Like see if I can pull it up. 246. Like Sukuna says he's gonna like Sukuna sees that they've like all improved their like reinforcement. So then he says he's going to test out their speed. And then he proceeds to what's it called? He proceeds to blitz Choso, and then he proceeds to like race Yuji. And then later on, let's see if I can pull it up. And then later on, he just reiterates that pop-up ads, bro. Shit. He says that he's improved more than using cursed energy to physically strengthen himself, and that's in reference to him using RCT. So I don't think he's gotten faster. I think he's gotten more durable. But he tested their speed. So if he improved in speed, he would have included that in this statement. So I think Yuta's probably gonna beat Hikari regardless. Shinjuku Yuta. Actually, it's weird. It's weird. I'll probably put him like below. Uh, I think Sendai Yuta has a good chance at beating Awaken Yuji. I might just not include him at all. Like, because it's just so matchup dependent. Yuta isn't above Maki. Why do you think that? That's a shit. I'm not. I don't know if I want to rank Rika either. Like I'm like Yuta has her. Like it's. I don't know. I'm not gonna rank Rika. There's going to be a lot of characters that I just don't rank because they just don't have scaling. Oh, Yuta in Gojo's body. He sucks. He's also matchup dependent. Like I genuinely don't like he. I don't know. Okay, like do you guys think Teen Gojo has simple domain, or do you think he only has Falling Blossom emotion? If he only has Falling Blossom, then he has no counter to Unlimited Void. He has no counter to Unlimited Void. Yeah, he looks so ugly, bro. He looks so ugly. His physicals are also kind of mid. Awaken Gojo is investing Yuta. I made an edit on that recently. I explained it like if you think like it just depends on the like Falling Blossom emotion, like how long he can keep that up and like pull out a purple. If he uses purple, Yuta just dies. He's getting blitzed by purple because it blitzed Toji, and I think Toji, Maki, and Yuta are all like relative in speed. Hakari should be relative physically in Shinjuku. Yeah, I agree with that, but the thing with that is that Yuta is basically Hakari, but he has like a 10 times better kit, plus he has a partner that's like relative to him in stats. He's just a way better combatant than Hakari. Like the only thing Hakari has over Yuta is like way better regeneration. But other than that, Yuta's way better than him. So I don't think they're like. I think they're relative in stats, but I think as combatants, Yuta's way better. Yeah, I don't think Yuta and Gojo's body beats Awaken Gojo either. Arame has heavy hitter stats. To be honest, that's not a hot take. That's correct. Geto. Geto's so weird, bro. Like he might lose to this Yuji because this Yuji is like low end relative to Maki. Geto is very hard to rank. Yeah, he's very hard to rank because he's relative to a weaker Yuta. He's relative to like a fresh out of the womb Yuta. Like I don't think Geto has like I don't think his stats are higher than like any of like anyone in B tier. I think he beats base Hakari though. Pre-awaken Yuji would probably lose to the Curse Army. That's fair. I might just put Yuji like here. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll maybe change the characters like tiers as we go on. Urame is just here. Doesn't get to have Playful Cloud. Yeah, that's fair. He has Playful Cloud, so I can see him doing good damage to Yuji because even like Maki with Playful Cloud can like do good damage to like Hanami and Dagon, and I don't think Yuji's like that far off from those guys in durability, at least pre-awakened. So yeah, that makes sense. Base Akari is weaker than Megumi. Nah, that's not true. That's not true. He's at least able to somewhat fight Kashimo, base Kashimo. You can make a case for Shinjuku Akari outclassing Shinjuku Yuta and physicals by a tiny bit. I mean, yeah, you can make that case. He's just not like a better fighter because of that. Kenjaku, I'll put him here, but honestly, you can make the case for either one of these two. I think Yuta has a good chance of winning because of Jacob's Ladder, because Jacob's Ladder extinguishes curse techniques, so he could just extinguish Kenjaku's brain hopping technique and just kill him. Like Yuta's pretty hacked, bruh. Like, and Teen Gojo can also like potentially speed blitz him with purple because it can blitz Toji, and I don't think any of these guys are like far off of each other in terms of stats. Oh, Yuki. Oh, Yorozu. Let's do Yorozu first. I think Yorozu beats Hikari because of True Sphere, but I don't think she has any way of beating Maki or Toji. Cause here's like I don't think Yorozu has any good like inverse besides being above Yorozu. I'm not Yorozu, besides being above Uro. So she's like in these guys' tier of like stats. The thing is that Maki just kind of counters her. Like, what's it called? Like, her domain doesn't work on Maki and Toji. Toji and Maki can bypass her bug armor durability with Soul Split. I think Insect Yorozu can definitely keep up with them in stats. My thing is that, like, what's it called? Soul Split Katana can just bypass that durability. And I felt voice crack. Yuji, I think Yuji has a good chance at beating Yorozu as well, because from what we know, Yorozu doesn't have RCT or poison resistance. So if Yuji like gets her with like a supernova, she's gonna get poisoned. And if she gets poisoned, I think that's gonna be a big detriment because we see that poison from like blood manipulation users is like such a detriment that it can completely cause someone like where is it? It can cause someone like Urame to completely drop their like eye structure. So I don't know if Yorozu would be able to use her domain if she got poisoned. If that makes sense. Like, I think that poison's like pretty overpowered. I think that's the only reason I have Yuji beating Yorozu. Other than that, I think Yorozu has better domain refinement, but I don't think she's going to be able to hold off her domain. That shit had Urame on all fours, yeah. Yos are pretty cool. I give her A off hype. Off vibes, yeah. Otto, can you send the link from the Demon Slayer tier list from yesterday? Sure, I have it. It's right here still. I'll just put it here. Pen message. That's for the Demon Slayer one. Yeah, so there's the Demon Slayer one. But back to this one. Yuki. I think Yuki has a good chance at beating Hikari in like, okay, so if Hikari starts in base, right? If Hikari starts in base, right? So like, actually, I don't know. So if Hikari starts in jackpot, Yuki probably loses to him because Hikari has better scaling to Yuta than Yuki does. And like Hikari can regenerate. So I don't know how Yuki's gonna beat her. She definitely beats Urame. I might take base Hikari off the list and just assume this is like Hikari as a whole, because him starting in like jackpot like is kind of mid. I'll just put him here. I'll take him off. But I'll just put Hikari right here. Like assuming Hikari starts in like base. Yeah. So if Hikari starts in base, Yuki beats him. Angel has no scaling. Angel has no scaling. I'm not gonna scale her. Kashimo. I honestly don't think Kashimo has a chance of beating like Urame. Like, okay, I'll put it like this. Like, okay. Just to clarify, I don't think there's a big gap between these three. I'm just doing it so that the tier list doesn't look weird. Kashimo was gonna lose to Hikari, and like Urame has the range to keep Kashimo at base. So I don't think Kashimo's gonna, especially since Urame has better scaling to Hikari. Cause pull it up. 188. Goddamn ads, bro. Shit. Okay. Yeah, let me pull it up. Yeah, we see once Hakari actually starts going all out, Kashimo's just getting annihilated. So I think Urame is faster than I think Hakari's faster than Kashimo by a good bit, and Urame scales to him. So she's gonna be able to keep him at bay. So I'll just move on. NBA Kashimo. NBA Kashimo. Kashimo sucks, bro. Kashimo sucks. Kashimo is so trash, bro. He's so bad, bro. Like, okay, if I can explain the Maki and Toji over Kashimo. I can explain Kashimo losing to Maki if y'all want me to. Kashimo slander will not be tolerated. Otto, say sorry or else. He sucks. He sucks. He's so weak. I hate Kashimo. And he's so overrated too. Kashimo is C tier. The tier like letters don't matter in a sense. We're just ignore the letters. Like these guys are obviously at the upper echelon of the verse. NBA Kashimo loses to Ryu. No, I don't think so. Because Ryu has like almost no way of dealing with the I think Ryu beats Urame base Kashimo. I can see Kashimo beating Ryu if he gets his charge shot off, but I think Ryu can also win if he gets his domain expansion off. So Ryu and Hakari could go either way. I'd say Hakari can outlast him though. Maybe it can go either way. I like Ryu more, so I'm tempted to put him higher. Uro. I don't know how Hakari is supposed to beat Uro. Ryu obviously doesn't beat Uro. Matchup diff. Kashimo was boxing with a Hakari who should be relative to Yuta in physicals, and he has a sure hit that one shots most of the verse. No, like, okay, I already explained this earlier. Once Hakari starts going all out on Kashimo's just getting beat on, and then after this, Kashimo literally has no demonstrated relativity to a Hakari in stats. So that scaling line basically ends there. There's like no way to quantify the NBA Kashimo amp, so there's no way to say that he like massively gaps Yuta in stats. Plus, Yuta can also just counter him with Jacob's ladders, so I don't think there's any world where Kashimo beats Yuta. Higuruma is also scaleless, but he's like grade 1 level. It's like grade 1 level, so you can say he beats Megumi. I'd say Megumi still beats him though. Like, he has no speed scaling. Yorozu above Kashimo? Okay, so I don't think that, because as much as I don't like Kashimo, his sure hit is blatantly during negation. It goes through Hakari's body and then it just explodes him. If that shit happens to Yorozu, he's gonna die. She's gonna die. Yeah, like there's no realm where Yorozu is surviving that. She has no RCT. Drew sucks. I don't know where to scale him either. Bro. Kururushi. I think Kururushi probably is like shit. He's also weird to rank. He like kind of reacts to like Yuta a little bit, but he also gets blitzed by Yuta, so I don't know. I'll just keep him here. Megumi got a cursed tool gang. He ain't winning. Yeah. I don't think Higuruma beats Megumi. Acting like Higuruma still outstats. Yeah, he doesn't outstat Megumi. He has no scaling for that. Nanami. Okay, so here's the thing. Higuruma definitely cannot get anything off on Nanami, because Nanami is just like a good boy. Nanami's just like a good dude, so I don't think Higuruma's getting anything off of him. If he does get anything, it'll be confiscation, and even then, it'll just take away Nanami's cleaver, and then he's gonna still have ratio for like his fists. Higuruma also just doesn't have good like feats, so I'm fine saying Higuruma loses to Nanami. Ino, I'll probably say he. What rank is Ino? Does anyone here know what rank Ino is? Because Maki's stated to be grade 2 level. Does anyone know what rank Ino is? Like, is that ever stated? Okay, if he's above grade 2, I'd say he's above like Maki, because Maki's stated by Miwa to be like at least grade 2 level. Ino should be grade 1 though. I'll just put him here. It doesn't matter. Kurushi, it looks weird Kurushi being in the same tier as those guys, so I'll just keep him here. Todo, I'll just put Shinjuku Todo. I'm not gonna rank like, shoot. Actually, I'll rank. I don't know. I'll just rank like this. Todo. Todo is just a top of D tier so far. What diff Kenjaku beats NBA Kashimo? Probably like mid. I really don't know what Kashimo's supposed to do against Kenjaku. Indeed, but Megumi has a better battle IQ than who? Higuruma? Yeah, definitely. Kusakabe is stated to be the strongest grade 1 sorcerer outside of potentially Big Head clan members. So that means he's above Todo. But the thing about that is that, like, what's it called? Yeah, Todo also doesn't get stronger, like that much stronger over the course of the series. So I think that statement's fine. I think the only way Todo would be able to beat him would be like Boogie Woogie spam. My thing with that, does anyone disagree that Todo loses to Kusakabe? Does anyone disagree that? Does anyone think Todo beats Kusakabe? Okay. Yeah, no one. Okay, you disagree. Okay, I'll just explain it briefly. Let me get it. What chapter? 153. Okay, so not 153. It's 253. Damn. 253. The only way. Oh, it's 254. Yeah, 254. Yeah, the only way Todo's gonna be able to get any hits off is obviously Boogie Woogie spam. But that's if Kusakabe has his simple domain active, he's gonna unconsciously react to attacks even if he's being off guarded. So I just don't see any world where Todo's gonna get significant damage on him. And then Kusakabe can also just extend the range of his simple domain and just pull this shit off on Todo. Yeah. Oh, Mechamaru. Mechamaru is crazy, bro. I'm gonna leave Kurushi off. I don't know where to rank him. I might put him back later, but Mechamaru just does really good against Mahito, and he's like holding back his charges as well. So it's like, what's it called? He's probably above base Mahito. Like the only reason Mahito won was because he off guarded him. Yeah, we're accounting for absolute Mechamaru. This is absolute Mechamaru. Yeah, Mechamaru versus Mahito with Cinema. Yeah, that show was fire. Utahime is scaleless. Mei is a grade 1 sorcerer, so that automatically, like, I don't know, I didn't get a definitive answer. Oh, this is Ui and Mei. Okay, so she beats like, okay, she beats Nanami. Probably. Simple domain shouldn't be considered like a form of violence, so she probably beats Higuruma as well. If this is Ui, and I don't account for Ui and Mei like together in my edits. I just assume it's Mei. So like she has no simple domain without him, but if it's including him, which the template says so, I'm just gonna say that's the case. Okay. Where's I scaled. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna put Kamo. I forget what rank Kamo is as well. I'd probably say he's here. I'll put Ino back here just so the template looks a little better. Mei when Higuruma uses domain. Yeah, I don't think that'll work because simple domain should fend off the sure hit. Especially since there's no reason why simple domain would be a form of violence. So Miguel is so weird. He does so little, but like he's pretty strong. I think he definitely loses to Geto, obviously, because Geto's his boss. I think this makes sense. Mei loses to Higuruma because of what her and Ui do. Yeah, no, I get it. Like what's it called? If Mei gets like if Mei is actually put on trial, she's gonna lose. She's gonna get confiscation and she's gonna get the death penalty. Actually, I don't know if she's gonna get the death penalty. She might just get confiscation. If she only gets confiscation, then yeah, she might still beat Higuruma. Higuruma's stats kind of suck. Naoya, I'd put Naoya higher than. Actually, I don't know. I have Kusakabe higher than him in my edits, but Naoya is realistically like way faster, so it's kind of hard to scale. Like maybe Kusakabe can unconsciously react to him even if he's getting blitzed, but I don't know. I'll put it like this right now, and then Naobito is obviously like Naobito's really strong. I put him here. I don't know what. Honest to God, what does Geto? Actually, no. Geto can probably beat him through his massive range and like Chris Beard Army. Other than that, though, like he might beat like pre-awakened Yuji as well. No other statements and feet and a mid technique as well. That man couldn't do meaningful damage to a half dead Sukuna and dipped when things got heated. Are we talking about Miguel? Yeah, Miguel is weird. Put Miguel in his own tier called Miguel Funk. I'm good, Eli. Gaku Ganji. These guys, I don't care about these guys. These guys suck. I don't care about these guys. Jinichi. I guess I'll rank. LaRue sucks too. Oh my god. I'll put Jinichi like. Jinichi is like, if I recall, he's also a grade 1 sorcerer. I think he could. He's definitely above like this Maki. Naobito is that strong. Okay, you can like realistically, what is Yuji gonna do against Naobito? What is this Yuji gonna do against Naobito? He kind of just like has nothing for him. Ogi. Is Ogi part of the Hiei? Like the strongest people in the Zenin clan? Because if not, he's below Junichi. Todo over Human Naya. I don't agree with that because Todo's AP sucks. The only way he'd be able to do anything is if he stopped Naoya from stacking, which Naoya's way faster. He's gonna get more hits off often. If Todo's durability becomes a problem, he can always pull off his knife. So Naobito over Shinjuku Yuji. Yeah, I think the thing, it's so weird because Naobito has good like striking feats. He's way faster than Yuji. And Yuji doesn't really have a way to like. I guess the only way he could is like simple domain. I guess if I had to say, I don't really know how to prove that though. I'll just put it there right now. I'm not gonna rank all these Choso forms. I'm just gonna rank his strongest. Shinjuku Choso is beating like most of these guys. Mechamaru might be a little too high. I think Mechamaru loses to I think Mechamaru unironically gets hard countered by Toto. Like if Mechamaru shoots off like an ultimate cannon at Toto, he just claps. He just claps and Mechamaru gets hit by his own attack. This guy is downplaying Yuji hard. Oh my, no, it's not. Okay, I'm not saying Yuji's weak. He's definitely in like okay. Yuji can definitely keep up with like everyone in these tiers. He can keep up with everyone in these tiers. My thing is that he doesn't have the arsenal. He doesn't have the arsenal to deal with these guys. Like the only one I could potentially see him beating is Geto, and that's solely because Geto scaling his ass. Kashimo, like if Yuji tries to like box with Kashimo, what's it called? That sure hit's gonna come off. He's gonna like he might survive that actually. Hold on. Maybe y'all are right. Maybe I am downplaying Yuji. Because Yuji did survive a much worse injury, so I can see that. I can see him beating Kashimo. That just means Kashimo sucks. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop Geto's fodder as down below Nobito. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna say that because what's it called? Like that Cursed Spirit army can just like disrupt his stacking. What's it called? I'm gonna drop 6 Eyes Yuta down because his attack potency sucks. I'm just not gonna rank him. So yeah, it works. Fine. I dropped him down. Drop Geto below Shinjuku Choso? That's crazy. That's crazy work. I don't agree. That's stupid. Be so for real. Kechizu. I don't remember most of that shit, but he's kind of he's weak, right? I don't really care to rank him though. I'll just keep him there. I'll just rank both finger bears. Like I'll just rank the second finger bear. They're basically the same. Special grade like shits on like no curse energy Yuji, so it's like above this Maki, and then does better against like a Yuji than this like Ogi. So I'd say shit. What does okay? I'm gonna put him up here. I think he beats Kama. Yeah. Shinjuku Yuji is low to mid relative to Yuta and Yuji. He's stomping Geto's ass with poison. The poison only really works if like Geto gets blood on him. But like I can see Yuji beating Geto. Yeah. So do you think Sakamoto beats the finger bear? Probably. Unless you think Miwa is mountain level, of course. Unless you think Miwa is mountain level and like a certain someone that I don't feel like talking about. Dagon. Actually, I'm gonna remove Higuruma because I'm about to like get into people that I think Higuruma can beat, but like he's so matchup dependent. I don't feel like ranking him. Dagon is strong as shit. Oh my god, what a coincidence. Who do y'all think wins between these two? Base Kashimo or Dagon? Who do y'all think wins between these two? Is there any shot that Dagon beats like base Kashimo? Drop Yuki, raise your Rozu? No. Oh, I guess you're saying that because Uro's here. I guess in a sense I understand that. But like matchups are always gonna exist. I think Yuki is an overall better combatant than Uro. But Uro matchup diffs her. How does Uro? I mean, I guess in that regard, shit, JJK is so matchup dependent that this shit is so weird. I'll put Miguel like here. I'll put Kamo because Kamo isn't a grade 1. I'll put him here. Just gotta reorder a bunch of shit. And I'll just put the finger bear here. Dagon hard counters, but Kashimo slams him before domain. I can see that. When's the next post, buddy? It's been a week. Yeah, I'm telling him that like he isn't uploading. He's lazy as shit. Hanami. Okay. This might be a hot take. I think Hanami is like I think Hanami is below Dagon. I think Hanami's just kind of stupid. Hanami's kind of an idiot. Kashimo blows a hole in Dagon. Dagon RCTs, pops a domain, and it's GG. Is this yeah, I don't know. Hanami should matchup diff Dagon? See, I don't really want to talk about matchup diffing too much. Like, I want to talk about overall fighters, but like, I guess if we're talking about overall fighters, Uros wouldn't be this high, but like, everything is like kind of overall matchup dependent. So there's gonna be a little bit of inconsistencies, but that's fine. Like, that's just, you're just gonna have to expect that with a tier list like this. Jogo, I'd say Jogo beats Geto. I'd say Jogo beats Geto. I think Jogo beats shit. Let me think about this. Because Jogo's fast as shit. Yuki isn't higher than Hikari. Hikari is beating her ass. Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with that. Like, I put Hikari above her earlier. I don't know how she got like up like that much higher. Jogo's fast as shit. So he might match up Defurame. Jogo isn't beating my boy Yuji. Stop the disrespect. I have Awaken Yuji higher, bro. My thing is that Jogo is faster than these guys because where is it? Oh wait. Because let me see if I can find the statement. Naobito is stated by like Dagon to be like probably faster than Jogo, meaning like there's some uncertainty. So that already means like Jogo's like hella fast. So Jogo's like really fast. He matchup diffs Urame in terms of like fire and ice, obviously. And he has a domain expansion. And yeah, like I don't really see Urame beating him. Now, Jogo can't be that high. I think Jogo's compared to stacking Naobito, who is at most relative to fully stacked Naoya, who's not faster than pre-realized Maki. I mean, yeah, but that's still. Wait. You think like that? Not. I don't know if that makes sense though, because okay, so I think this Naobito is definitely faster than like a fully stacked Naoya, like maybe a fully stacked Naoya, because he has like, actually I don't know, because their AP is speed and weight, like that's what Naoya states for projection sorcery users at least. So Naobito doing this much damage to Dagon probably means he's faster. Because Naoya's AP normally is like pretty shit. If you have Jogo that high, you have to have Jogo over Mahito because Shinjuku Yuji stack apps Mahito. I guess that makes sense. I'll just do this. I'll just do this. I'll just do this. I think Poison diffs Urame. Let's say that. Let's say that. Base Mahito. I guess I'm gonna say this like before his 120% awakening, in which case, like, I don't feel like ranking this dude either. I feel like ranking. He's so matchup dependent as well. I'll just rank full power Mahito. I'll rank him here. Put Naobito back up before I slime you. That's crazy. Honest to God, what does Yuji do against Mahito? Because Mahito can use domain expansion on this Yuji now. Because Mahito can use domain expansion on Yuji. Because he doesn't have Sukuna in his body. Full power Mahito beat Shinjuku Yuji. Yeah, I was thinking that. I think he might also unironically beat Ryu. I don't feel like thinking about that though. Cursia. I think he loses to I think he loses to Jogo. Mahito above Jogo. Yeah, I think Mahito beats Jogo. Mahito would just domain diff Yuji if he went all out from the start. Yeah. Cursia isn't that strong. Yeah, Cursia isn't that strong. He definitely beats Urame though. Junpei. Junpei's. I'll put him here because he does kind of well against Yuji. I guess. I don't really care about Junpei though. Juzo, not gonna rank him. Haruta. Haruta's weird. Haruta beat Nobara, but I don't. He's stated weaker than her. Junpei is not above Toge and Panda. I didn't want to think about this, but I'll look it up. I'll look at his performance real quick. Let me pull this up. No, it should be a little more. Oh, do we actually get? Oh, he's a grade 2 sorcerer. Oh shit. Okay, so Ino might beat Buns. So Ino might be just straight trash. Okay, so let me see how he does against Yuji. Let's see how he does against Yuji. Let me look at this shit. Okay. Okay, he tanks a punch. It doesn't really tank it. It kind of just gives up right afterwards. Let me look at all the other shit. Damn, he doesn't really do well at all. Never mind. I don't really feel like ranking him then. Okay. Okay, now we're about to get into all the weird guys, like all the guys who are just so matchup dependent. He like keeps up with Yuji and Megumi, but he's also weird to scale. Ogami is also scaleless. Dido, hold on. I haven't really thought about Dido. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this shit up. Okay. Is Tanjiro EOS town level? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's definitely at least town level. Okay, so he gets the soul split katana, and then he like, what is he doing here? Is he sending like range slashes with the soul split? I was kind of shitting on Naoya here. Dido presence diff, curse Naoya, and pre-realized Maki. Dido's so weird. And then he cuts Naoya in half. Oh, yeah, why didn't you do that in the first place? I don't know where to rank him. I don't know where to rank him because he does better against like, but like now he is not stacked against him, and he's kind of like not taking Dido seriously. So I don't really know. I'm just not rank him. Unless someone can tell me where Dido scales, like where y'all think he scales, then that would make sense. Dido dodge, curse Naoya, endurance, the tearing of an arm, has a soul split katana, and scared a colony with his aura. Yeah, but I'm kind of asking like where that would put him. Dido over Miguel? I mean, I guess like I'm just not really confident in saying that. C tier is perfect. I could see it. I'm not confident right now. I might go back to him. But fearing everyone there, so he should be at least mid-rel to Maki and Cursia. I could see it. I'll put him like, for right now, I'll just put him like here. I'll put him right there. I don't really know where else to put him. Takaba. Goddamn Takaba. This looks so funny, but he definitely loses to Toji. Takaba should be in his own tier. Yeah, he should be. Like, he isn't really like a scaling character. Reggie Star is just below Megumi by a little bit, so I'll just put him there. He might lose to Nanami though, just because I like Nanami more. Why is Yuki at C? This here letters don't really matter. Maharaga. Okay, which Maharaga? Is there different Maharagas here? Is there like different Maharagas? I'll just assume, for the sake of this, that this is like, because Gege said like the end of Modulo Maharaga was the strongest. I think that Maharaga is like here. Like I think that Maharaga is like pretty cracked, because he gets way stronger, but he probably loses to like a Fuga. I'll just get into all these like niche versions real quick. 10% Meguna. 10% Meguna is keeping up with Maki and Yuji at the same time, so put him here. And he also, even though his output's nerfed, he has a domain expansion. So I'll just, he tapped it from the heat, from the light speed kick. His ass is eating Fuga for breakfast. I mean, if you think, yeah, if his durability increased from that like by a lot, then yeah, I think he could survive it. Why is the title called He's Behind Me, Isn't He? I don't know. I just felt like doing that. 10% Sukuna. I think he beats Kenjaku in a domain clash. I don't know if he has the AP to kill him though. Well, the thing is that Megumi wouldn't hold back his AP against Kenjaku because he's not an ally. But he would for you. It's also weird. I'll just keep him there. 10% Sukuna probably goes extreme diff against Kenjaku. That makes sense. Damage Sukuna. Okay, I'm just gonna assume this is the one from chapter 235. The Sukuna from chapter 235 is like, he's below 15 finger Sukuna, I'd say, but he's like a tier above everyone else. Chapter 236, 237 Sukuna. This guy is also cracked. He's like, he never like Hashimo kind of shit. He's also weird to scale, because like his only feat is like easily swatting away base Kashimo, but he doesn't have a domain expansion, and he loses to like Mythic Beast Amber Kashimo. Did you read Sendai? What do you mean? Or are you talking to someone else? I don't know. I'm not gonna rank him. Low output Sukuna, that is so vague. Okay, from the image, this is the one that fought Maki. So obviously is above Yuji. Obviously it's like, is obviously shitting on everyone. He might lose to Teen Gojo though. He doesn't have a domain expansion. I'll put him here. He doesn't have a domain expansion. He has World Cutting Slash, so he can maybe catch Gojo off guard with that. But since he has to put his hand to like shoot it, Gojo's gonna know about it. So I think he's gonna be able to avoid it. 254, 255 Sukuna, he's just it's just kind of the same. He hits a Black Flash, so that's something. 257. Okay, so this guy has his domain expansion. He has his domain expansion. So I'd say he beats Teen Gojo. I actually made an edit about that. Neither does Teen Gojo, though. What do you mean? Jogo above Teen Gojo? I don't think he has any win con against post-Awakening Gojo. Burnout Sukuna? I mean, I guess, man. I guess I'll rank the Sukuna. Actually, no, I won't. He's also scaleless. He just fights like a nerfed Yuji. Restored Sukuna. Oh my god, we just coming up with names for anything. I'm not gonna rank this. I'm not gonna rank this Sukuna. I'm not gonna rank this Sukuna, but I will rank this one because he is healed. He is healed, and he's on Curse Technique Burnout, but he can get his domain back. So I'll just say he's like here. Just ignore those versions. Yeah, I'm just trying to go through all these versions, but just because I'll put him in unranked. JJK Zero Rika. I don't want to rank Rika versions. Three Finger Sukuna. Y'all are not gonna like me. Oh, not Nobara. Where did I put Nobara? Where's Haruta? Am I blind? Oh, Haruta's right there. Okay, Three Finger Sukuna. Three Finger Sukuna. The only thing people use to say that Three Finger Sukuna loses to like Jogo is that he's stated to be weaker. Than him by Gojo. The issue with that is that like let me get this shit here. No, it's it's here. Okay, so people say that Three Finger Sukuna is weaker than Jogo, but Mahito just states the opposite. He says that his cursed energy level is below Jogo. But his soul is on another level compared to Jogo's, and we know the soul is directly correlated to the body. Like Yuji's soul HP is like 10%, Mahito is like 40, and Shibuya. So if his soul is on another level compared to Jogo's, then it would reason that he's stronger than him. We also just have statements. That what's it called? He can like. What was the statement? He's like, okay. The statement is that he's relative to Toji in speed. People may argue that like, what's it called? He's just getting perception blitz, so it doesn't matter. The issue with that is that Todo also perception blitzes him in their fight, but Megumi doesn't make that statement towards him, so it's clearly like an authorial intent statement. So I just don't really buy those arguments. So I'd say he's above. So I'd say he's faster than like these guys, because the Toji statement is made when he's like heartless, so he's like nerfed. And so he's also holding back on Megumi. So he's faster than these guys, and he has better domain refinement. So I just say he beats them most of the time. Same might be true for this Sukuna as well. It's just straight Sukuna clicks. Let me see if I can find the Todo stuff. Let me see if I can find that shit. Because let me see. Yeah, let me look. 18. Let me see if I can find that shit. Okay, so it's right here. No, it's the next chapter. Is it? Where did that shit go? Does anyone know the chapter where Todo fights Megumi? Oh no, it's right here. Yeah. Okay, so Not here. Toto's holding back here. And then and Toto just proceeds to absolutely blitz this dude. Look at this shit. It's the same type of shit Naoya did to like Yuji. Like it's just a perception blitz. I don't know what you want me to say. And then I'll just get into these versions. One Finger Sukuna, I'm not gonna rank him. He's stated weaker than Jogo, so I guess you could say that. Beginning of series Yuji, he's feetless, but he's stated stronger than this Maki. He stated that like if he fought all these guys without cursed energy, he'd win. Oh yeah, that One Finger Sukuna does hold no weight. Yeah, the cursed energy statement. Versus Mahito Yuji. It's kind of just mid. I don't really know where to rank him. I won't really rank him. Yeah, I don't really feel like ranking that version of Yuji. Goodwill Yuji. I think I can rank him. It's probably below Nanami. And 120% Yuji. 120% Yuji's above Nanami. Probably. He's like below Mekamaru, I'd say. And then what's it called? There's so many random versions, bruh. Shit. Do I feel like ranking all these versions? Oh, this is Sukuna. Oh, Sukuna's Maharaga is on the list. Okay, so this is the Maharaga with world cutting slash. This Maharaga is blitzing most of the cast, but he's probably losing to a Fuga. Culling Game Yuji is he's also kind of just scaleless. He doesn't really do anything. I'd probably put him here though. He might be able to beat Mekamaru because he's gotten stronger, but that's like vague. Oh, and this is the one that fights alongside Maki. This is the one that fights alongside Maki. So he's like, I honestly don't think he beats most of these guys. He doesn't have the poison blood. He's below Miguel. It's probably below Dido as well. I think him being here is fine. Probably, yeah. I'll just keep him there. Yorichi stops at Hanami. Yorichi would annihilate Hanami, bro. Damaged Gojo. Okay, so I'm gonna assume this is chapter 235 Gojo. He's above Sukuna's Maharaga. He's probably below 15 Finger Sukuna though. Megami above Culling Game Yuji? I don't think so. Shibuya Gojo doesn't have the Prison Realm experience, so he probably loses to Heian-era Sukuna. Goodwill Megami. He just kind of sucks. He's weaker than the Finger Bearer. He's weaker. He's like Kamo level. I'll put him because I don't think Kamo gets stronger, so I think he'd just be like where Kamo is. Volume 0 Gojo, he's just kind of the same. I don't think he gets stronger. And then all these versions of Maki. Okay, so this is like perfect preparation Maki. I'll just say this is the one that fought Naoya. So she'd be below Dido. But above Choso and Yuji. Because Yuji's below Maki in stats in general. Yeah, I'd probably keep it like that. And then all these Toji variants. Volume 0 Yuta. Volume 0 Yuta is below Geto, stated. So I'll just keep him like right here. And then base Yuta, I don't care about that. Teen Geto, I don't care about him. I didn't even rank pre-RCT Gojo, so I'm not gonna rank Teen Geto. 120% Toto. I'll just put him like relative to like 120% Yuji. Did I say Mahito above Shibuya Gojo? Who said that? When is Invincible Whis returning on your channel? Whenever, like, I don't know, like, there isn't really a lot of topics to do with Invincible. Pre-domain Mahito, so this is the one that fought base Nanami. He's also kind of weird to scale. Yeah, I'm not gonna rank him. Evolved Cursia. Okay, I'm not gonna rank any of these guys. And then after that, I'm just gonna delete this tier. I'm just gonna delete it, and that's the tier list. Let me see if I can let me see if I should like switch some shit up. Yeah, that's the tier list. What's it called? Mahito domain diffs every version of Gojo? That's crazy. Let me see if there's anything here that I should change. I think Mahito probably beats Ryu. I don't think Ryu can touch the soul. I don't think Ryu can has any win con against Mahito. Same with Yuki, honestly. But I'm not honest to God, Mahito might just beat everyone here. What does Yuki do against Mahito? Okay. Before I put this, does anyone have any win cons for Yuki? Does anyone know why Yuki? Okay, let me ask everyone this. Does anyone have this? Can anyone prove that Mahito loses to Yuki? Does anyone have any proof that Yuki will lose to Mahito? And is that true form in Calamity Grade a fully healed true form Sukuna? If so, he's over Meguna. I wouldn't say so, because what's it called? His Maharaga. I'd say Maharaga is a bigger asset than the world cutting slash. Yuki like punches him like really hard. Yuki one shot, so he has nothing to regen from, and she researched the soul. Yeah, she researched the soul, but is there anything that proves that she can interact with the soul because of that? Yuki kicks Mahito's head and it blows up Trust. Yuki kills Mahito when he's on burnout. Yeah, but that's the thing. She's gonna have to win a domain clash. Is there anything to prove that Yuki would beat Mahito in a domain clash? This is so bad. What's wrong with it? Fully healed true form Sukuna knows how Meguna is going to fight to a T, and knows how Maharaga works alongside a better body and combat skill. Yeah, obviously they both know how each other work. The thing is that what's it called? Sukuna would have to have a massive like stat gap for that to matter, and I just don't know how I'd prove that. Yuki could potentially protect her soul or pour RCT into her soul. I mean, even if she can you can't heal idle transfiguration. Why are the calamities S and A just all Gojo and Sukuna? It's kind of because Gojo and Sukuna are just gapping the verse. Mahito only recently got his domain expansion from there. Yuki should have had hers for a lot longer. The thing is that Mahito has a lot more like feats with his domain. Like he can he performed like a really good feat with the 0.2 domain expansion. Like I don't know how good Yuki's domain is. You got Yuta over Kenjaku, yeah. Three Finger Sukuna over Heartless, Three Finger Sukuna over Jogo, over Maharaga, over Defuro, over first. If you totally evaporate him, he won't be able to heal himself. Yuki isn't gonna be able to totally evaporate him though. What is she gonna do to completely kill Mahito? Mahito is a prodigy too. Like Gojo couldn't exclude people from his domain. Mahito pre-Shibuya could, so he domain. That's not he never did. Oh my god, people LARPing the series. Hold on. I think it's 129. Yeah, 129. Okay. So Mahito says I don't have the skill to exclude Itadori from the domain. Like, he just says it himself. It's all dependent on domain refinement. If Yuki has higher domain refinement, she wins. If she doesn't, Mahito domain diffs her. Yeah, obviously. So my thing is that Mahito has better refinement, so she probably beats her. I think he also beats Hakari and Ura. I honestly don't know how Mahito loses to these guys. Yorozu has a good argument of winning because she might just completely evaporate him with True Sphere. Hakari at the top of this list because he's cool. Let me see how many people are watching this. Actually, I haven't checked that in a while. 66 people. That's cool. The Tanjiro and Goku in Battle IQ. Comment Eli. What? People think One Finger Sukuna is ass when Culling Games Yuji is significantly over Shibuya self due to better scene manipulation. One Finger Sukuna is stat gapping Culling Game Yuji. I think that makes sense. What about 67 people? Oh, let's see if there's 67 people. Oh man, someone leave the stream. One person leave the stream. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so is there anything else y'all disagree with? Because I'm gonna leave in like 9 minutes or so. People forgetting One Finger Sukuna is already a special grade. Yeah, he is like he's strong. So what the hell is Mahito doing against? What the hell is Kashimo doing against Mahito then? Good question, Marilla. You're so smart. You're so smart. Oh my god, that's a good question. What does Kashimo do against Mahito? Okay, chat. What does Kashimo do against Mahito? Do I feel everyone, tell me how Kashimo beats Mahito. Shoots a very big beam in Mahito and he dies. 8 Mahito, like there's no difference in raw physicals between Culling Game Yuji and Pre-Awakening and Episode 1 Yuji besides C manipulation, which Sukuna horrifically outscales Yuji. And yeah, obviously that makes sense. Kashimo gets domain diffed. That is so funny to think about, honestly. Like, Kashimo's only way of defense is Hollow Wicker Basket. But like, other than that, what does he do? Oh, wait, I'm lying. It's stated that Mahito can't manipulate the soul around his body when he's in his true form. Like, he halts his metamorphosis with his true form. So that's really like that's a really important factor. So I might have to really reconsider some of this. He can revert his metamorphosis. Yeah, that's true. He can just revert the part of his body that like is in his true form. He just does that. So he still just has no win con there. Kashimo are smacked by the two statements saying Jogo is stronger than Three Finger Sukuna, but then one statement saying Sukuna is stronger with your logic that makes Sukuna stronger. That's not the argument. The argument is that the only statements for Jogo being stronger is Gojo saying it, and Gojo hasn't seen Three Finger Sukuna fight, so his statement is invalid. All it's talking about is One Finger Sukuna, and even then, people like sorcerers like gauge how strong someone is. Like, we see people do that based on cursed energy quantity. Like, let me pull it up. We see, like, for example, Hanami compares Toto to her based on cursed energy. So, wait, my fault. Give me a second, chat. I gotta give me like a minute. My fault, chat. I'm back. Okay. So, what's it called? Goddamn pop-up ads. So the argument is like, what's it called? The only statements for Jogo are cursed energy dependent. So, like, having more cursed energy doesn't mean you're stronger than someone. So all those statements are just invalid. So what's it called? Let me go back here. Hold on, let me look at what that Nitro guy said. Kenjaku literally said that Jogo was 8 fingers Sukuna level. And Sukuna stated he was awakening multiple times. Kenjaku has most likely seen 8 fingers Sukuna. That doesn't matter because what's it called? That's a generous statement by Kenjaku, and you can argue that he's just giving Jogo a big head so that he goes to fight Gojo. So that doesn't really matter at all. Damn, I am out of breath. Because I like ran upstairs and downstairs and like my knees are still like not recovered and shit. So like my legs are hurting like shit. Why is Dabura first in the calamity grades? I think he has the highest stats. I think he loses to Gojo because of Infinity, but he speed blitzes Yuji and Sukuna. Princess, your takes are all rage bait? I thought you were calling me princess. Giyu does not know what a good take is? Okay, what are y'all talking about? Well, it still puts Jogo above a few fingers of Sukuna, even if it were generous. Well, the thing is that I already explained that like characters can compare each other based on cursed energy amount. Like, let me pull this shit up. Let me see if I can find it. Like, hold on. Damn, I can't find shit. I can't find shit. When does that fight start? Damn. Go to chapter 10. What's in chapter 10? Okay, it's the chapter prior. Okay, so it's the chapter prior. So we see that you can compare someone's strength based on cursed energy, and we see that Mahito says that Jogo has undeniably more cursed energy than Three Finger Sukuna, but he's weaker than him. So just like going off of this metric, yeah, Jogo's probably like 5, 6, or 7 fingers of Sukuna, but he is just weaker than him. Also, I just noticed his cursed energy goes into hearts. What's in chapter 10 works? What's in chapter 10, bruh? Oh, this chapter. Jogo cold as hell. Jogo cold as hell. Works. What are you talking about? Beginning of the chapter, Kenjaku and Jogo. What do you want me to look at? Oh my god, specify. Yeah, this. I can't believe this has devolved into Jogo shit. Read more? No, tell me, bro. I'm not reading all this. I'm not reading all this chapter, bro. He called us out. Read the first few panels, you illiterate JJK fan. I'm asking what you're arguing. Oh my god, you're an idiot. Works. Specify what you're talking about. Kenjaku doesn't know Sukuna's strength. Okay. He's smart. He's smart boy. Smart boy. Kenjaku doesn't know how strong Sukuna finger is. Cook works. Cook works. All right, let's go with that. Works on Otto. Stop fighting. I'm scared. That's crazy. But off of like Jogo shit, like, is there anything else y'all want to ask before I go? Does Luffy bypass Infinity with Haki or Gear 5? He bypasses it with a Conqueror's Haki. Todo and Kusakabe above Hanami. They have no AP to kill Hanami. Mekamaru over Choso. Maybe, but I think Mekamaru is getting speed blitzed by a Piercing Blade. Like Mekamaru's like Mekamaru can like Piercing Blood can pierce through Kenjaku, so like if he just shoots that through the head of like Mekamaru, I think it's just gonna kill him. Have a good day, Otto. Oh, you're leaving? What's up? Bye, Flea. I'm taking Zed in the divorce. You could take, bro. No one wants Eli. Akari over Uro. Akari has no win cons against Uro. Otto, does observation Haki save Luffy from Sukuna's malevolent? No. Oh my god, you can't dodge a sure hit. You can't dodge a guaranteed hit. Have you started watching Hunter x Hunter? No. Why did I say Hunter x Hunter? It's Hunter x Hunter. I haven't finished Blue Box, so I'll finish Blue Box and then I'll start with Hunter x Hunter. I watched episode 1 though. One Piece inverse list next trust. Oh, I could do that. That's cool. The thing is that I'm not that knowledgeable on One Piece inverse, so I wouldn't be able to rank everyone in the verse. But I can do that tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Save this and post this on your community post. Say you made it on stream, and if you want to discuss scaling live to join your stream, it's a good promotion for your lives. That's a good idea. I already did that for my latest tier list. Beyblade inverse. So that's the stream arc. Ino needs to move up, gang. No, he's a grade 2 sorcerer. How old are you? 79. Otto, in your opinion, what is the visually best looking domain? I'd say Jogo's. Not Jogo's. Gojo's. Ino would have been grade 1 if he didn't refuse to move up. Is that stated? I don't remember that. Atto Mahito stated that his soul was on another level. I get that, but soul decides your strength in JJK. But with that logic, Yuji would be Sukuna level for being able to compress the. What? What? That is so funny. That is so funny. Yuji's body was specifically made to encompass Sukuna. That's not a good argument. Really not a good argument at all. It's not a strength dependent thing. I'm still here just saying have a good day, Otto, after you leave. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Dagon's domain is the best visual domain. It's just a sandy beach. When is that stated? Oh my god, hold on. Let me pull it up. 257. Okay, Sukuna's fingers were. Why is he speaking in God? I hate Viz translations. In Yuji Itadori, even though he was born as a player in the Culling game, I suppose that was necessary to strengthen the vessel. Okay, so Yuji was born with a Sukuna finger. Yuji was born with a Sukuna finger inside of him, so he was strong enough to become Sukuna's vessel. He became a cage for Sukuna. It's not like Yuji's soul is stronger than Sukuna's, so he's able to compress his soul. I don't know where you got that from. Who got kick-catted worse, Yamamoto, Gojo, or Muichiro? Worse? Yamamoto got kick-catted worse. Because Yamamoto wasted all of his strength fighting a fake version of Yuhabaha or Yuhaba, and he literally his death meant almost nothing. It's just so disrespectful. And then Gojo at least contributed massively to Sukuna's defeat, and Muichiro is stated to be the reason they won. So, Atto, are you ratting? What? Which slander is worse, Kit Kat or Pukuna? I don't know. I did read a few chapters of Bias on the train. Should I continue? Okay, whatever. By the way, how is Nobito over Maki, who fought Naoya? If I put him there, that's a mistake. He shouldn't be up there. Because I don't think Daido. Shit. I'll put it like this. Who is the strongest Calamity grade in terms of like physicals? I'd say Tabur got that. In terms of like overall, I'd say like Yuji Yuji. Why do you have 10% Sukuna above Yuta? His flashes weren't even hurting Culling Game Yuji. That's fair. That's fair to say that. But my thing is that obviously his domain slashes would be massively stronger than his 10% slashes. So I think he just beat Yuta in a domain clash and then just chip damage him. If not chip damage him, do fatal damage with domain slashes. JJK Inverse is hilarious because there are so many matchup dependent characters. Yeah, there's so many matchup dependent characters. Like Mahito could go higher. Since Yuji was born with a finger inside of him, did Sukuna technically have 2 fingers when Yuji ate the finger at the school? Yeah. Like 15 fingers Sukuna is actually 16 fingers Sukuna. Atto, why don't you try those mixtape edits? No, I don't really make normal edits. Atto, what are we doing? Shut up, Joker. You're a bum. Anyways. Read the start of chapter 95. I'm not gonna do this shit again. Omni-Man versus My Adventures with Superman. I heard that dude's like island level, so like I'd say Omni-Man. Sukuna didn't get the 16th finger until the Cullingham started? Okay. We're going into the great regression with this one? Okay, buddy. Work, stop telling the truth. I need Ino to move up. Okay, for you, I will put Ino a little bit higher. I will put Ino a little bit higher. I'm lying. I won't put Ino a little bit higher. I will not put Ino a little bit higher. Miwa solos Yurichi? That's crazy. Geto is underrated and he is in top 15. Have you watched Scissor 7? No. When Kenjaku released the seal to start the Culling games, that's when Sukuna got his finger from Yuji's body? Look, he forgot about that shit. Huh. Put Hakari in top 1 and we good, by the way. Okay. Not putting him back. You didn't say for how long. Wait, that was a mistake. Goddamn ads, bro. Shit. You're welcome, Otto-chan. Maybe I won't divorce you after... We're not married. I don't know you. Anyways. Rame is barely grade 1 level. Why is she so high? That is cap. The second strongest grade 1 sorcerer, Kusakabe, calls her a monster. Like, let's be so for real. What win cons does Akari have against Geto? Doing what he does best. Being a stall merchant. Just stalling his cursed energy. That's about it. Jogo's durability is ass. I don't think he can take Naoya's attacks after he can open his domain. The thing is that Jogo, like Naoya, isn't really fast without his charging up his speed. So I think Jogo would probably he'd probably take massive damage from Naoya's charge, but it's not gonna kill him. Like, he's gonna heal, and then he's gonna just win a domain clash. Why is Kashimo even here? Good question. He should be below the tiering system. He sucks. He's garbage. I hate him. Have you watched Overflow? What is that? No, I haven't watched Overflow. We gotta hire someone to make enemies to lovers Auto X BD Clashers manga. Bro, No. Couldn't get to overcome Rame and Naya by spin. Miwa has infinite speed. Okay, that's about the end of the stream. Bye, guys.